Now is where it gets tricky. To the right of your Mesos is something called Candies. Candies can be used to revive you, could be used in the shop, and can be used to do a various amount of things around the Maple world. If you're familiar with the regular Maplestory, candies are like NX. That's just the currency that you buy, either get it from event, or you actually use your own actual money, your real life money, to buy in-game things. With candies, you could buy more things than Mesos let you buy. You could still buy scrolls, you could buy cubes, we'll talk about those in detail later. You could buy pets, mounts, fashion clothes that do absolutely nothing for you but make you look good, capsule machines, and dimensional mirrors. Now all those will be explained later. Now, the more candies you buy, if you look to the right of your candies, you see a VIP bar. Now the VIP bar goes up depending on the amount of candies that you buy. So the first level is just 1,000 straight. So if you buy 1,000 candies, your VIP level goes up by 1. Your VIP goes all the way up to level 20, and that means you really, really like Maplestory. And they're like, congratulations, you're spending a lot of money on us. We're going to give you a bunch of rewards and stuff. If you go above the candies, you will see this middle chart. That middle chart are your stats. Now, there are 4 main stats: Dex, Strength, Intelligence, and Luck. Now, certain characters need certain stats. Demon Slayers uses Strength to get stronger. Dual Bladers uses Luck to get stronger. Angelic Busters needs Dex, and Mages need Intelligence, but there are no Mages yet. I can't wait for them to be a Mage. Ice Lightning, please. Now, to the right of your stat chart, you will see everything else about your character. Your attack, defense, and a bunch of other things. Your attack your attack will show you how much damage you can do. It all depends on the multiplier of your skills. Now there are skills that will do 60% that damage. There are some skills that do 120, 1500. It all depends on the skills you use. Now your attack stat is very important. You want to get that as high as you can. Your defense, or DEF, the attack is ATK. Defense, or DEF, is how much damage you can take. And let's say a monster will hit you for 20 damage, but you have 20 defense. That means you should be taking 1 damage. That means that monster cannot kill you very quickly. If you stay there and let it hit you 1,000 or 100 times, you will die. Also, while you're attacking, there's something called a critical hit. That hit will come up in purple-ish, and that will basically tell you that you're doing twice or more amount of damage, all depending on your critical hit rate. Your accuracy is how well you could hit monsters. If you're the same level as a monster, you're pretty much able to hit it. Now, if there's a monster that is like 5 levels higher than you, your accuracy will go down, and instead of seeing damage, you'll be seeing misses. Misses suck. That means you're not doing any damage, you're wasting MP, wasting time, wasting luck. It sucks when you miss. So stay in the area around the accuracy level, or just like stay on platforms and attack from afar. Your evasion will, you know how monsters, you can miss your attacks? The monsters can miss you. Whenever they would try to attack you, hit you with touch damage, they won't do anything if your evasion is higher than, I guess, their accuracy. Your mastery is basically how well your character masters their weapon. And it really depends. Sometimes it makes your damage go up, sometimes it makes your accuracy go up. All you know is that you need mastery to really master your skills. Now your HP and that's your max HP and max MP. That will basically tell you how much HP and MP you have. I'm not sure why they have it there and there, but just every time you level up, every time you put in stats and like the strength, luck, or intelligence, then your HP and MP should go up. Now, below those stats is what's really going on in the candy shop. You could click on one of them and it will take you to that item, and then you could buy it or purchase it for candies. You are in your character tab, or your character tab. If you go next to that, that's your item tab. That is where all your consumable items are. Your potions, your scrolls, your cubes, your attack, defense buffs. That's where everything goes. You could have 99 of any item, and you could basically hold like 29 items. You could also expand how many items you have, but that will require candies or Mesos. I never tried it, so I don't know. Now, these are also items that you can acquire from monsters. monsters will drop certain parts of themselves: claws, fangs, fur, skin, toes, nails, anything really. And your character will pick them up, and you can hold 99 of those items. And you can sell them for anywhere between 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 mesos each. And if you accumulate 99, you'll be selling them for about 1,000 a piece, 1,000 group. Your pets and your mounts will also be in this collective item group. If you don't want them, you could sell them or just throw them away at the trash icon on the top right of your screen. And you also have little filters. You could change it from all of them to consumables to loot. That means things you acquire from mobs or monsters and your pets and mounts. Now, next to the item slot or tab is the equipment tab. That is everything that you can equip. You have a multitude, a gigantic assortment of things that you can wear. Hats, gloves, pants, like glasses, earrings, rings, belts, capes, necklaces, anything that you can wear normally, you can wear in-game, which is pretty cool. And right below that, you have about 30 slots that you could have items. You could get the item, the equipment, from in-game events, quests, monsters. You can make them yourself. That will be explained later. Now, your equipment all depends on you. There are male and female equipment and also level barriers, basically. You can only wear items that are your level or lower. No higher. If the item has a circle with a line through it, that means when it's level 30, you can wear anything from level 1 to 30. It's not your gender. It's not your job. When you pick things up, jobs have different items you can equip. The item you picked up will be better Demon Slayer uses. And if you want to wear any item, the dual-bladed item uses daggers and katanas. Now upgrade Cube and the Angelic Buster uses guns and Soul Busters. Button, and you can equip it onto you. Now, also, while you're looking down, if there's an item you have that will benefit you, or you're not wearing something, you also have a or is it better than something you're wearing? You'll see a little star on clothes or the candy clothes that you buy that don't do anything, tell you that but just make you look better than what you click below your regular one. Click on it, it's on the bottom, and you can equip it. Click that, and you can just go into your fashion clothes. Most likely, you don't have any in the beginning. Now, you see that it says upgrade, cube, and slot. You want to know what upgrade means. Click on upgrade an item, and it will show you that you could use 1 or 2 scrolls, either an enhancement scroll or a high-powered scroll, or high-level scroll, or whatever. Now, most likely you'll be getting enhancement scrolls because those are worth mesos. You could buy them in the candy shop for just mesos, get them in events, and get them from quests and stuff, right? So, or monsters. Certain monsters will drop enhancement scrolls. Now, you want to enhance an item. What do you do? What do you know? So, let me tell you right away. Enhancing has a rate of destroying your item. That doesn't mean you get it back. That means it goes boom, unless you use candies. Now, the more scrolls work on the equipment, the more candies you will need to stop it from exploding, or you just let it explode. The first enhancement always goes through no matter what. After a successful enhancement, you will see right next to the stat that it gives you that something went up. You will see an up arrow, and it'll be something in yellow. That'll tell you that that equipment is better than what you've previously had. Now, certain items have 1 stat, some have 2 stats that can be increased. So when that, most likely the first stat, the first line will be increased, the second one won't really be boosted by anything. So we're going to try it with the necklace. Be careful because the more scrolls you use, the more chance or more likely that the item will go. But we're trying to use the scroll. What's happening? It's not there. That's the problem. The scrolls actually have a level bracket, which means you could only use items in that level range. So the beginner one you could buy for 5,000 mesos only lets you do from level 1 to level 30, no higher. So if you want anything else, you're going to have to get a different scroll that's from level 31 to, let's say, 40, and then so on and so forth. The higher level of a scroll you want, the more mesos you have to use. It basically goes up by 5,000. And also they have little bundles you could buy but it doesn't give you any bonus stuff. So you're enhancing an item, right? After the first successful one, yay. The second one, 2 things will happen. Well, 3 things will happen actually. It's successful, hooray, or it fails. When it fails, it branches out. 2 things can happen. 1, nothing, and you can use another scroll. Or 2, it goes boom. And when it goes boom, you either do nothing or get it with candies. And I think it's like 1,500 or something to save your item. Really depends on the level of the item you're using. The more candies you have, the more enhancement scrolls you get, the more you can upgrade the item. And every equipment can be upgraded up to level 10. You're done upgrading, you want to cube. Cubing is a bit difficult. Cubing you can only get through events or through, I think, some bosses, quests, and by buying them with candies. If you want to buy them with candies, it's going to take some money, right? So, you have the cube. Now, you have to decide which cubes you want. There are 2 different cubes, regular miracle cubes and chaos miracle cubes. Chaos miracle cubes can only be used on items that have been regularly cubed. So if you have an item you want to cube, take it, hit cube, and it gets infused, and you look down below the stats, its regular stats, and you see an extra stat, which is always cool. You get some extra damage, extra defense, extra strength, luck, whatever, right? Then if you want, you could use a chaos cube, which will enhance the skill or the stats even more. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, comment, share, favorite, and subscribe. You could follow us on Facebook, like us on Instagram, and Twitter, of course. Twitter is actually my favorite site nowadays. Why am I saying that? Also, if you like this video, view the other videos in the links down below. And as usual, guys, I'll catch you later.